TMR gang is about to go live online. Catch the video stream of the hottest and most awarded morning program on Philippine FM radio, The Morning Rush. Straight from the Monster Facebook page at RX931, the Monster YouTube channel at RX931, or twitch.tv/Monster RX931. Time to have fun with hosts Chico, Markki, Rica, and Hazel. Join the TMR gang now. Stand by and enjoy the program.
Time for the top 10 for today. We are all Team Booth this morning. So hello.
Hello, good morning. We are live on Facebook.com/RX931, Twitch TV, and YouTube Live. Good morning to all the monsters.
There you go. We've got our top 10 for you guys. Let's jump into it. Thanking Carlos Laron. Alam mo, ako yung magulang ni Carlos Laron.
Ano?
I would have named him not Carlos.
Ano?
Eve Song.
Lord!
Eve Song Laron. I would have named him Eve Song Laron.
Ako Sofia.
Sofia Laron. Diba? I'm telling you, they missed the golden opportunity. Here we go. Thanking Yves Saint Laurent for the topic.
I love it.
What I did for a friend. Simply Ned says, kahit low blood ako, nag-donate ako ng dugo nung nangangailangan yung isang family member nilang na ospital.
Oh, that's pero pwede ba yun?
Hindi pwede yun, ha? Yeah, like, if they found out that you're low blood,
you wouldn't be qualified.
Because ikaw naman ang mapipeligro. I mean, I'm sure they wouldn't want that either. So, don't do that again.
No, yeah. Pero kung talagang desperate time, siguro.
Yeah. I understand.
But there are blood banks, you can always...
Pero sometimes kasi nagkakaubusan, yung mga hirap to
and
get.
lalo na pag rare.
Yes. I remember when I needed...
Ano yung mga rare?
When I needed blood transfusion, they had a hard time finding blood for me. Kasi kailangan plasma or something like that. Anyway, it took a while. Kasi I needed 3 bags or something.
Oh.
So, yeah.
I have the easiest.
Ako A positive.
Is it the easiest though?
Yeah, it's a universal
eh.
No, I mean, but if you need the blood transfusion, you would need
O.
Right? No. They can accept yata any.
Really?
I'm not sure. I don't know how it works. Basta alam ko parang medyo common yung O.
I think, ang alam ko kasi, O can donate to everybody. But can't accept.
No, but I don't think can an AB accept an O? Kasi di bang AB super
get mo, parang a lot. Most of the time they would get O.
Let's see what the listeners think. We have a lot
gusto
of
ko
medical professionals.
Yung exchange namin ni Hazel. Sabi ko, ako I'm a type O. So sabi ni Hazel,
Oh, I'm an A positive. I'm an A plus.
Yeah. I'm an O as well.
Oh, you're an
O
O.
positive.
Yeah.
How about you, Rica?
B.
Di ba yun yung mga rare? Yung mga... Di ba meron mga AB? Tama ba?
Yeah, I think my youngest
rare.
brother.
Ka, I could have sworn you were an L. Ang shady ng doctor.
Anong type mo? Type L.
Ayun, sabi AB is the universal.
Kasi sila yung hindi, AB yung pinaka-rare eh.
Sabi ni Jason.
AB is the universal acceptor.
Wait
O
lang.
is the universal donor.
Donor. Yeah, that's why, di ba, parang they encourage people with O blood type to donate in hospital so that whenever, let's say, an emergency comes in, they don't know the background of the patient, they would just get O. Pero, syempre, hindi din nila pwedeng sayangin yun.
Oo naman.
But apparently, the blood that you donate, as in, onti lang yung na-filter dun.
Talaga?
Yeah, yun na lang daw yung natitira, super onti. Because, yeah, parang ganun. Di ba parang pag-plasma?
Hindi, tsaka minsan, for example, if they only need your white blood cell or your red blood cell, isa-separate pa nila yun. They will only use the blood cell that they need as opposed to a regular transfusion. Minsan ginaganon pa nila yon.
Okay.
O Chateau says, what I did for a friend, I offered my guy friend helping hand because he injured his hands.
For what?
Alam mo yung ano, yung mga
To do what? No?
carpentry.
Like sa Doctor Strange. I just watched Doctor Strange yesterday. He crashed his car, diba? And
Yes.
He destroyed his hand.
Yep.
So he required a helping hand.
Tsaka marami ako napapanood na ganyan.
Para bang
Di ba
ipinakita
nasa
sa'yo ni
hospital?
Markki with Hercules and ano?
Grabe kayo.
It's a clip,
Ayoko
guys, of
na.
Hercules.
Sige.
He's gone the distance because he can show you the world.
I can't.
He showed us.
From zero to hero.
I can't do anything because right now I'm frozen.
No, don't you mean tangled?
Tangled is more like
I'm
it.
tangled and frozen.
You can only see. Hi.
Let's not. The Super Malas guy says, what I did for a friend, sinisendan ko siya ng mga thirst trap photos tuwing nalulungkot siya. Alam mo, that is a good friend. And so, that said, Markki, I'm feeling a little blue.
Hey, I already sent you those two. You want Hades also?
We want more.
I'm
We want
feeling
more.
a little
We
blue.
want more.
Ricky Yu says, what I did for a friend, keeping the friendship kahit nagkaiba na kami ng religion and political beliefs.
And it's really difficult. As
Mahirap
much
yan,
as you
ah.
say, you know, those things should not get in the way of
Yeah.
your relationship. When you start talking, and it's inevitable.
Yeah.
Sometimes even
I
if you
agree.
make it a point not to talk about these things, your beliefs bleed on to other stuff.
I
Like,
agree.
not necessarily na you're talking about religion, pero may situation na you'll have different opinions regarding that situation because of your religious belief,
Yeah,
your
tsaka-
political belief.
Saka mahirap. Kasi like, for example, if we're friends, and your beliefs, parang, if let's say, one feels like yung belief ng the other is trampling on their rights, it's a little hard to
Yeah.
reconcile.
Mm-mm.
Kasi parang, how can you be my friend and subscribe to a belief that doesn't think I'm worth having these
Yes.
rights for?
Yes.
That's a little difficult. It's a little difficult.
It's really interesting to
It's
see.
tricky.
Because like I had this friend, right? She's a
Oh, sige, yun na
well,
lang.
let's just say a teacher of sorts, a
Okay,
spiritual
okay.
guru.
Okay.
And you know, she was in a relationship where she was married to someone who's also very like spiritual and stuff. And then suddenly, a couple of years ago, she decided that she wanted to be a supporter of someone, political
Okay.
campaign
Mhm.
of let's say Trump. And the other, the husband wasn't a fan of Trump.
Okay.
So that's how they divorced.
Oh my God. It went all the way to
Whoa,
divorce.
Yeah.
grabe.
Because
wow.
of their political standpoints, and they've
Oh,
been
that's-
together for
wow.
so long, and they were such a beautiful couple.
Yikes.
Yeah, so
I guess they grew apart, like, you know,
Siguro
somewhere.
hindi lang
yeah.
yun.
Oo,
Oo.
somewhere biglang nagkaiba sila ng paths na ito yung belief ko at ito yung belief mo. But yun nga, we go back to our conversation earlier during Tea Over Coffee, parang kay Sharon Osbourne, and like, you know, when your friend, friend mo siya, but you don't agree with what they're saying. But yeah, have you actually ever called out a really, let's say, hindi acquaintance or like normal friend, like a close friend? Tapos kunyari may nakita ka na something that bothered you, like a post of theirs on social media. Have you actually confronted a friend about something like that? Like, or, I don't know, replied to their post or called them up about it?
Not confront.
Yeah, not confront. I've actually,
But yeah, I've seen mga I don't agree with.
Have you voiced out your...
No.
Ako din. Ako
But the
din.
thing is, I also don't support it. You know, like,
Oh, yeah.
alam mo
Totoo.
yun, yung parang, kunwari, they actively ask me na, can you do something for me? Like, kunwari, repost mo naman tong post. I would not, actually.
Yeah, but
I would not support
Sa akin
any
kasi
of it.
parang ano na lang, agree to disagree.
Pero to be fair, ako din, I'm that type of person that if I don't agree with you, even though I can still say that you're my friend, parang feeling ko we would grow apart.
yeah, I was
Slowly.
just gonna say, for me,
Slowly.
parang nagkakaroon ako ng, alam mo yung kumbaga sa bawas pogi points or bawas ganda points, bawas friend points.
Yeah.
Parang somehow, I look at you differently.
Yeah.
Maybe just a little differently in the beginning. But parang habang nakikita ko yung paulit-ulit mo na post na talagang you believe in certain things that
Yeah.
I don't agree with, pabawas ng pabawas yung friend points mo sa akin.
Kasi
Because if
ano
you really think about it, like the people you're not close with, they don't probably believe in the same things you do.
Yeah.
Or hindi kayo parang, you know, on the same level.
On the same
But
level.
let's say, what if they're just not educated enough about a certain issue? For example, do you go out of your way to message your friends to help educate them?
Yes.
Kasi,
Yes, I have. This is especially true. Very, very recently, I have spoken to a friend about a gender identity as opposed to sexuality, because a lot of this isn't really well known nowadays. When they say gender, they automatically think that it's sexuality, but it isn't. And I called out a couple of friends because of that. And
Well-
even if it was a group of them bashing this person for saying they were non-binary, I had to let them know that there is a difference between bisexuality and non-binary. One is a gender, and one is a preference, sexual preference. Who you like as opposed to who you are.
ang hirap kasi na ano like ako, only if I know for a fact that they're open to discussion.
Yes, exactly.
Kasi
Yeah.
pag alam ko naman na sarado na, parang I don't see the point.
And it
Yeah.
depends on how close you are.
Yes.
Because if you're not that close, and I feel like yung opinions mo nun wouldn't really, you know, parang hindi ganun ka-close yung proximity natin. Parang feeling ko it would be pointless also.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you aren't super close. But if you're
Parang
close,
ano na lang, parang-
I don't know.
You do you, boo-boo. And, you know,
I guess. Yeah.
Kasi like, let's say, it's a sibling, yung mga ganon.
oh yun,
Diba?
talagang parang,
Parang,
huy,
I
ano
would
ba yung mga
really-
pinagsasabi mo
Oo,
dyan?
Totoo. And from Memski, what I did for a friend, nagka-COVID siya. Na-quarantine for almost a month. Ako yung nagsusupply ng food sa kanila for those weeks.
Wow.
That is a friend.
That is a true
That is a
friend.
true friend. I mean, hassle yun pero you would do that because, you know, sino pa yung aasahan nila if not you guys. Coco Hernandez says, I stayed as a friend when nobody else would. It was a very controversial time that everybody else looked the other way.
Wow.
Ayun,
Yeah.
parang very Sharon Osbourne.
Mm-mm.
Diba? Na parang when everybody, and she's just basically saying, I'm not saying I agree, but I am still his friend.
And she said that knowing full well that she was gonna get
Get
prep
attacked,
for
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the super malas guy says, I made sure, kasi talagang good friend siya no? I made sure to always correcting him grammar.
I, oh my gosh, I know someone like this. A writer
Why?
keeps correcting grammar mistakes of people. Pero yung grammar
Mas
niya-
mali.
Mas malala.
That is unfortunate.
I know.
That is unfortunate.
It's the worst.
Tragic.
But I love it. It's great content.
Oh my
Yeah.
It's comedy at
god.
its finest.
Oh my gosh.
And Rudes Antonio naman says, what I did for a friend tuwing nagugutom siya, nagpapakain ako.
Ay, oo. Pero hindi na
Ang bait
bubusog.
Ang bait. O-order siya ng food. Ang galing
Pero
naman.
ba't ganun di siya nabubusog? Gutom pa rin siya after kumain.
Paano?
Appetite, malaki yung sikmura.
Parang he keeps coming back for seconds.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And Angelo Sunshine says, what I did for a friend, sagot ko na ang drive. Basta sagot nila ang tawanan. So, okay siya
Oh.
maging parang like a school bus. Di ba yung mga sa barkadas, there's usually one school bus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what?
I'm G.
I have to say, I just want to give a shout out to all my friends who have taken me places. Like, all throughout the quarantine period. Because obviously I don't drive. I just walk around the area. So in order for me to go to medyo malayo-layo na places, I would need a friend to
Right.
take me there. And yeah, thankfully, like most of my friends drive. So they're the ones who like Rica, for example.
Si Hazel nga, ayaw pumunta ng San Pedro, pero pumunta kami ng San Pedro. We were like, why are we here?
Hindi, totoo parang may appreciation talaga. I realized how lucky I am.
Yeah.
Kasi diba, imagine mo kung wala, paano? So,
Like, I don't know, like, siguro like your friends also like driving around.
yeah.
Diba?
And I like
Ano
how my friends don't parang make a big deal out of it or make me feel like I'm indebted to them because they're like giving me a ride. Hindi ganun yung feeling.
Kasi kung wala kang mga friends na ganon, kailangan ka na naming puntahan sa condo kasi sinubuan ka na ng ugat.
Hindi na ako lalabas, di ba? Kasi hindi ako God knows I'm not gonna walk to my destination.
Turn into a tree. Alam mo,
I
ugat ka na talaga.
know. So, yeah, thank you to all my friends who've been taking our week. Actually, all three of you.
Yeah.
Diba? And yeah, my other friends as well. So, yeah, super
Yeah.
happy about that.
And the top, what I did for a friend, comes from I am Onig and Mensky.
They both say.
I am Onig says, what I did for a friend, tagabigay ng quote, immoral support.
Ay.
Kapag gumagawa siya ng kalokohan.
Moral support. Ako yata yun.
No, parang ikaw
Ay,
nga.
medyo enabler ako eh.
Parang tayong tatlo.
Grabe kayo. You know what?
Enablers.
When it comes to kids, enabler ako. Like, alam mo yung, because I know that they're kids and if they do get in trouble, it's not that big a deal. So, like, my baby cousins or like,
Yeah.
mga anak na mga friends ko, I would ask them na, uy, do this. Tapos, parang, kunwari, gulatin mo yung mommy mo or something.
Actually, hindi enabler tawag dyan. BI.
Yeah.
May one time,
BI eh.
my friend, my cousin, baby pa siya nun, hindi naman baby, pero like mga 6 years old. Ganun. Sabi ko, you're at a hotel. Sabi ko, mag-doorbell ka, tapos tumakbo tayo.
Hala! Grabe
Ang
tong
tawag
babae
dyan,
to.
corrupting someone's childhood.
Corruption.
Oo.
Oh my God.
Corruption.
But yeah, when it comes to like my fangirl friends, super enabler. I do
Oh,
like.
yeah.
Tatanungin ako, Chico, kung ako friend mo before, like wala pa yung collection mo. As in, I would super tell you, go buy it! Oh my God!
Bilin mo lang.
Yup.
Oo.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I'm such an enabler, especially with my brothers. My gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Kai, whenever he comes home, he's spoiled out of his wits. Whatever he wants, he gets. Well, Eric too.
Which is so weird because for me, ako naman, like, I cannot spoil myself. That's why I need people in my life who are enablers. But I'm also an enabler for other people.
I get you. So,
Diba?
kaya you need people to tell you to go ahead.
Yeah.
Spoil yourself. You deserve it.
But
Yeah.
I also like doing that to other people.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
I get you.
from Memski, what I did for a friend, tinulungan ko siyang makapasok sa kumpanya namin. Mas na-promote pa siya. Kaya ayun, hindi ko na uulitin yun. Hindi ko na uulitin yun.
Yeah.
Last na yun.
At least you're not rooting for the downfall of your
Oo
friend.
naman,
Di
oo
mo na
naman.
lang uulitin.
Oh my God. Naalala ko tuloy yung kwento ng friend natin na na tinulungang ipasok yung isang tao sa trabaho.
Yeah.
Para, kasi parang kailangan ng job. But when that friend crossed that person, hindi siya nag-fight back or nag-react violently nung parang that friend turned on them.
Oh.
Kasi, ang ginawa na lang niya, well, he got her fired.
Yeah. Kasi he
What?
called up like the boss.
Kasi he was he was the one who helped that person
Yeah.
get the job.
Power move. It's
Hindi
a
na
power
ni-reverse
move.
niya yung ginawa ganun. Okay. Then parang,
Oh.
bam! Mm-mm.
So, what about us?
Ah.
Ako, like very, pero medyo self-preservation din tong entry ko.
Hmm.
It's not like purely because I was such a good friend. I was covering my tracks too.
So, hindi ka talaga good.
Medj, pero we were drinking at home
Mm.
and got really drunk. And one of my friends threw up on the staircase. So it
Okay.
cascaded down. So, of course, if, my parents found out, I would be in deep trouble. So, like, I had to clean the mess.
Oh.
Kasi wala na siya eh. Knockout na siya eh.
Oh, wow.
I had to clean the entire mess.
But what's in it for you?
No. I mean, like, syempre, because I would also be in trouble, right?
Yes.
Let me put it this way. If it happened in somebody else's house,
You
I'd
wouldn't
probably
clean
just,
it.
I'd probably just leave.
Yeah.
So it's like 50%, because I was such a good friend.
Oh my God.
And 50%, I was protecting myself.
True.
But yeah, I did do that. Like, I had to
Oh.
clean up after my friend.
Oh my God. Wow.
Ako naman, there was this time kasi I had this photo shoot. So I was very, very tired and I didn't have much sleep. But then I had a friend kasi who had this crush on this YouTuber. So I decided that I would, even after having this long, hardcore shoot, I would have him guest on Heard on Thursdays. And
Sabi na.
Somebody left the chat.
Somebody left the chat. Ain't going back.
and I said, okay, let me help you out.
By the way, how was your guesting last
I
night?
know. How did that go?
Nga pala. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Tested nga yata.
Yeah, we got.
Sabi ko nga kay parang JC, parang like...
Parang
JC! Oy! Bro, tol. Dude. Yeah. Anytime you need... every time you need help, just,
I cannot.
give us a shout out.
Parang ang dami nung bro, dude.
And then sabi,
I know.
actually, sabi ko kay JC, sabi ko, bro, dude, happy to serve.
Ayoko.
Sabi ko, dude, bro,
Happy to serve.
happy to serve.
Dapat
Bagay.
paraduchong.
Sabi ko,
Oh my
bro,
God! Bagay. And especially because diba you remember what you told me nung nag-drag ka for the first time.
for the only time.
The only time. Yun yung comments sa'yo ng mga tao. Ayun, anyway.
Yeah.
Related doon. Sa ginawa niya.
Mahirap kasi may brand eh. Wag na.
Wag na.
May brand yung comment eh. Kaya wag na.
Off-air na lang.
Off air.
Ano to?
Kayo.
Ano ba?
Yung dalawang
I have a lot of stuff
girls.
for my friends. But, wait lang. Ano ba yung pinakamalala?
Alam mo, kami ni Markki nadalian kasi very giving kami. Itong dalawang girls nahirapan kasi very
Kasi sobrang dami kasi. Ano
so sobrang dami.
Oh my goodness.
very,
Oh my goodness.
very selfish kasi itong dalawang ito.
Grabe!
Hirap sila mag-isip.
Naglakad ako sa gitna ng... Or naglakad ako... Actually, nawala ako sa loob ng Valle Verde. Kasi I was trying to get back sa where my friends were. They were drunk. Tapos, alam mo yung parang umuulan, naglalakad ako and I didn't know where to go. But I still found a way to get them. Kasi nga, they were passed out. I don't want to leave them there at the party. So, ako yung nagsundo. And can you believe it? Ako yung sober that night. Because I was so scared for like my friends. So, yun, hindi ako uminom that night.
Wow.
Yeah, I wanted to like keep them safe.
That
Yeah,
is a big thing. You staying away from alcohol.
I know.
Akala ko yung, coming back,
Hindi,
for
stay
that.
away from alcohol. Yun talaga
That
yun
was
eh.
big, huh? That was a big sacrifice. You
Grabe
staying
kayo!
You know what? It was so sunny the entire week, and suddenly there's shade.
No, but really. Tapos, yeah, I had to pay extra din sa cab because they threw up inside the cab.
Oh, no.
Oh my God.
So, yun.
Yeah.
Wait.
TBH, whenever my friends are more drunk than me, parang I step up. Yung parang nasa-sober up ako and then I step up for them.
Yeah.
So, I don't really leave them alone.
Mm-mm.
So, si Hazel na lang ang sasagot, no? That's the show! We'll see
Kaya
you on
yun. Kaya today.
We'll see you on
You had a
Monday.
great week this week. Thank you very much.
Wait
for
lang
joining.
Nagkaroon tuloy ako ng moment of, am I a horrible person who expects people to do stuff for me
Can
when I
I,
don't
no?
do anything
Can
for
I
them?
answer for Hazel?
Yeah.
Pag nagsha-shopping si Hazel, tas sinamahan mo siya, mapapaulanan ka. Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Diba?
That's true.
Yeah.
Kasi nga, I'm a giver, like, in terms of, like, material things.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I do like to spoil my friends, especially if they're not on my shiz list. Because I do have friends who are like, sometimes they're not in my good graces. Yung
Yeah.
parang,
The Kyle
alam mo-
Richards.
alam mo, hindi ako natutuwa sa'yo ngayon. So, ito lang ang
Oo.
ibibigay ko sa'yo. No, but
Pero friend mo pa rin.
friend ko pa rin
Yeah.
sila. Pero alam mo,
Yes.
nagpapalit-palit yung
Yeah,
yung feelings ko for them. Pero I guess I did tell the story before. I accompanied my friend to a meet and greet in Singapore
Oh,
because she
yeah.
was gonna meet her like ultimate favorite football player. And yeah, I was like, yeah, you know what? I'll go with you para you have someone with you there. So nagpumila kami dun sa mall where the meet and greet was gonna be held. Tapos, ayun, I met the football player also. So
Yeah.
that was really a fun experience. But
Lahat ng mga tao tuloy, uy, friend, Hazel!
Copy naman.
baka naman. Hindi, pero yeah. That's what I did for a friend. And I would do it again in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. So, there.
So there you go. The 4.
Kala nyo lang kaibigang puti kami, pero mabait naman kami.
Mabait
Okay
naman
naman kami,
kami.
friends.
Mabait naman
Of
kami.
course.
So there you go. Thank you for joining us. And that's all we got.
Yes! And tomorrow I'm gonna wake up again! At like 5:30!
Ish.
5:30, that's the goal.
Ish.
That's the goal, yeah. But anyway, we'll be back on Monday.
Bye, guys.
Thanks for
friends.
joining us. Up next, Rico and Carla for All Out.
The Morning Rush. The Morning Rush. The landmark morning radio program on Philippine FM Radio. Winner of multiple KBP Golden Dove Awards for Best Radio Comedy Program. Monday to Friday, 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Only on Manila's hottest Monster RX931.